concept of buying prepaid credits for recharging cell phone is a popular one. But have you ever thought of using prepaid credits for energy recharge? Gram Power has installed smart prepaid meters that detect energy supply and even energy theft. The idea is to monitor power consumption and optimize the supply and demand of power in rural Rajasthan. Let's take a look.
Tucked in the hinterland of Rajasthan is this nondescript village where electricity was always a distant dream. Hukum Singh and his family spent most of their lives in darkness until one day Gram Power was introduced in their village.
ग्राम पावर लगने के बाद में रोशनी की सुविधा होगी, पंखे की सुविधा होगी, बच्चे आसानी से पढ़ सकते हैं शाम सुबह।
पहले हमको सब कुछ काम अंधेरे में करना पड़ता था, अब उजाले में आसानी आ रही है काम करने में।
Introducing reliable, affordable and scalable electricity to these villagers is Yash Raj Khaitan and his smart microgrid innovation Gram Power.
There are three problems that are making rural electrification unviable in the country. Number one is that there is a very high degree of power theft. Like India loses almost about 58% of its power, and a majority of that is because of power theft. Number two is that it's very difficult for people to make payments, or they just end up defaulting with their payments. And then the last thing is that people do not get access to a reliable supply of power. The power supply just cuts off whenever there is a shortage. So these are the three problems that we wanted to address, and all these problems lie with power distribution.
Using cutting-edge smart microgrid technology, Khaitan identified the need and supplied just what the villagers needed.
So that's essentially what formed the basis for our technology development. And then we came up with the full smart microgrid system. We implemented one system, then we kept on reiterating in it. And in just a little over 13 months, from one we'll have close to 27 power plants.
Gram Power brings power generation and distribution structure locally to the villages. It typically uses solar power in all microgrids, which allows it to be extremely scalable.
We'll set up a solar power generation infrastructure within the village, which will comprise of solar panels, a battery bank, as well as an inverter. And then every single house is given a single phase AC connection, which is just like the same type of connection that you and I get in the cities. And households are, and then every single household is provided a prepaid smart meter. These smart meters are what Gram Power has designed ourselves. These smart meters then essentially form an intelligent communication network. And this communication network is what allows us to do all the intelligent things in the grid, such as theft detection. We're able to do live monitoring of the grid. Almost every 30 seconds, we get live information from our meters as to what is the consumption pattern, how does consumer behavior change if we are trying out a new pricing strategy in the village. And this communication system also allows us to modify some of the priorities with which we supply power in these grids.
So families living off the grid or receiving less than 6 to 8 hours per day of power supply are given 24/7 electricity with a pay-as-you-go prepaid model.
Microgrids works exactly the same way as the prepaid system works with telecom. What we do is we have a local entrepreneur. This entrepreneur is trained on the system. He is able to do basic level of troubleshooting, and he also maintains some of the basic elements of the system. And he is provided a wireless energy wallet that Gram Power has designed. Now say this entrepreneur can sell 10,000 rupees of power in the community in a month. So he would purchase power from us in advance by depositing money in our bank account. When our server recognizes that yes, the person has made the payment, we automatically transfer that amount of credit along with his commission into this wireless energy wallet. Say if the end consumer wants to purchase 100 rupees worth of power, he would give 100 rupees to the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur would just press a couple buttons on this energy wallet, and the 100 rupees would get transferred into the smart meter. When the wallet's balance gets completely depleted, then the entrepreneur needs to recharge his wallet, and when the consumer's meter's balance gets depleted, then the consumer needs to recharge his meter.
Grandpower has essentially designed a system that addresses the most pressing challenges of power distribution for people who need it the most.
Our first power plant was launched in March of 2012, and by August of this year, we'll have close to 27 power plants that will be functional across 27 different villages, and a total of over 1,000 families will have been served by August of this year. We're also working on several projects now which will help us achieve our goal of reaching around 30,000 households within the next 24 months.
Hitting upon the basic problems of rural electrification, Grandpower has truly struck the right chord of zero.
The theme of Shunya integrates pretty well with what our technology is able to achieve. As because of this smart distribution technology, we're able to ensure zero power theft, zero defaults, zero power cuts, as well as zero carbon emissions.
Of the 1.4 billion people of the world who have no access to electricity, India accounts for over 400 million. Over the course of the past half hour, we have seen innovators with smart, practical and scientific approaches for meeting this huge challenge. Whether it is miniaturizing hydroelectric plants or creating machines that detect power supply, each of these companies is advancing India's quest to provide electricity across our growing country while still surviving for zero emission, zero cost and zero distribution woes. If you too have an innovation that is solving or has the potential to solve some of the biggest problems we are facing today, you can write into us at powerofshunya13@timesgroup.com. This could earn you a chance to feature on this show. Until next week, it's me, Anupam Kher, saying goodbye.
Next week on The Power of Shunya, meet innovators and companies breathing a new life in the cityscape. Meet the people behind Olympia Tech Park, an IT hub in Chennai, which is an ode to the concept of eco-friendly and sustainable building design. Watch how a skyscraper is changing the skyline of Mumbai with its eco-friendly features. And a township in Chhattisgarh might just show other cities the way to sustainable living.